Hello again. Today I'm going to make this Latin American dish, and it's in Costa Rica. It's called gallo pinto. It's rice and beans. In Costa Rica it's called gallo pinto when you eat it in the morning, and that's when you mix or you blend the rice and the beans. When you eat it for dinner or lunch, you have the rice and beans separate. We're not going to be able to do that because we eat it in a pouch. To separate it, I need to pick all the beans out of the rice, and that's too much work. You can hear it yourself. My house is a mess. I have a few hours left before I need to go to work, and I need to pack all the stuff for the trip during these hours. Well, let's get to it. Here I have 2 deciliters of the well-known brand is 3-minute rice. It's I bet it's freeze-dried. And you add half the amount of water, so I need to add 1 deciliter of water. Here I have lots of beans. I don't know how much it is. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm going to add some roasted soybeans. They're dehydrated in a way and spiced. This is going to be a completely vegetarian dish, not a semi-vegetarian dish like with fish or shrimp or any seafood. My girls are vegetarian, but they have to eat seafood because fish and seafood is good for you. It's good for your brains, man. And here I got lots of dehydrated veggies that I'm going to add because just rice and beans might get too boring. So here's a pouch. It's dry, it's rinsed, it's washed, rinsed, and it's dry. It's been sitting there for a few months, so if it's not dry, then something's wrong. Let's see if I can make this without showing my mess in my house, because it's really messy right now. You have no clue. I guess there it is. Maybe I should sit. So all you 5 viewers can see my beautiful face. There. So I have 2 deciliters of rice. I still have about I counted it before, I just forgot. I think I have 9 pouches made. That's 4.5 days. I'm gonna be gone for 7 days. Yeah, so 14. I have to make 5 more. I'm gonna take about half of the beans. What I assume is half the beans. About 1 deciliter. These roasted soybeans, they're pretty cheap. It's cheaper to make yourself, obviously, but I'll take 1 deciliter. It takes a lot of time, and I don't have time. I need to go to work tonight. I'll work all night, then I have to sleep tomorrow, then I work all Saturday night. And we leave on Sunday morning. I don't even get to sleep on Sunday morning. Here's some dehydrated asparagus. I'm going to take half a deciliter. I'll keep a little. I have about 1/4 deciliter of cauliflower. I'm adding veggies for texture. They don't add much flavor, but they add texture and nutrients. About the same pastrami. So I have 1 portion of pastrami left. I'm gonna add a little bit of leek. It's leek. It's not green onion. not chives, it's leek. I have some sweet potatoes still. I could add it. I am gonna add it. I don't figure how much or why. Well, why? Because of texture. Yeah, some. I have onion. And this Costa Rican gallo pinto. You saute bell pepper and onion, and garlic, and you just add spices, and it's rice and beans. And you just saute it, wok it, whatever. And it really fills you up. About half a deciliter of onion. I got a red bell pepper. I'm gonna add some, just like this, because I have green bell pepper as well. A little bit of broccoli. And a little bit of carrots. And I got my green bell pepper. I just dehydrated half of a small one. There, now I add spices. This is celery salt. I'm going to use this because I don't want a lot of salt to fall into the pouch. Half a teaspoon parsley. I don't add garlic. I omit the garlic. I guess this is about, I'm adding about 2 tablespoons parsley and cumin, because I don't like the garlic. Now it weighs 230, but I'm not having like soy protein or except for the roasted soybeans. I guess you can add a tablespoon, and that's it. This is 232 grams. Maybe a little bit more salt. If you want to add it now, you can add it later while you're or when you're gonna eat it. Just taste it. If you like having more salt, go ahead, have more salt in it. You can add some a little bit of sugar. Sugar and salt together, it's gonna bring out the flavors even more, not just salt. So it's like a flavor enhancer if you add both sugar and salt. Just a little bit of sugar, or if it's the other way, if you have a sweet dish, then you add just a little bit of salt, like a dessert or whatever. Alright, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show it to you without showing my house, my messy house. 232 including the pouch. And that's what it looks like. Good.